There is my new rooftop tent. I'm still waiting on the base for it. Upland Overland out of Colorado is building that. So, but they definitely ship it nice. Wooden crate. This was attached to here. I just took that off. This is a pry bar they even include with it to get the crate open. It's about a 300-pound package when you get it with a wooden crate. This is the TopOak Vision Extra Large tent. Basically a king-size mattress. So, there's the old blower for the tractor. I use the tractor and just stuck it up in here, but I have some kayak mounts, bicycle mount, cross beams, things like that I don't want to get on here, so I think I'm going to unpackage it, which I won't bore you guys with the unpackaging, but at least get the mount set up ready for the base. I have a Diamondback bed cover on the pickup, so this base I have coming is designed to go right on top of the Diamondback. So it's been 6 weeks since I've ordered that, so it was the end of April, so hopefully it's here this next week. So I use the tractor with the pallet forks and I lay it across this trailer, pop open the packaging and get it out and lay it across this section here. Be a perfect spot to work on it. Okay, I got the top popped off. Got it well packaged. Layer of foam insulation. Bubble wrap under that. Foam all along the inside. Plastic wrapped underneath the bubble wrap underneath the foam. Very good job protecting it. So kudos to them. I'm sure they've had to replace tents that were packaged in shitty cardboard boxes at some point, so they changed their game, but I'm impressed with the packaging. Well, let's undo it and see what we got. Well, I got most of the packaging out of the way. I'm going to leave it like that for right now while I put the rooftop braces on for a kayak rack. But comes with 2 keys for the locks on each end. It's fairly a thick tent, but it's also extremely large and roomy, so everything is a trade-off. I'm willing to go the extra weight and size. It's going on a full-size pickup, so with a V8, so I should be just fine. But yeah, very nice looking. So they're just flipped open. That is the ladder. It's really nice tent. Built-in blackout material, so the sun pops up, it stays pitch black inside. Built-in LED lighting. I'm just looking for the cross-member bars I'm going to mount to it here. There's a clear bag. You can put a tablet or whatever, watch TV. Or actually, that's the skylight. Yeah, that's the skylight. So this section here flips out this way, so it'll give you a huge interior. You can sleep 4 people, which is nice. I just like extra room, so yeah. I'm not gonna pop it all up right now. The mosquitoes out here are just atrocious right now, so just gonna get these cross members put on and call it even for now. Waiting for my mount for the pickup for this, so I'll do a full video on a tent once I get everything in place. But yeah, real happy with it so far. Very well built, and not bad price for what you're getting. It's got a ton of features in it. That just gives you a brief idea. I had to pop it all the way up to get to the cross member, so this actually comes all the way out here. So it's actually a huge interior. Little chunks of metal Must be from the manufacturing process. Get rid of them. I'm actually going to be replacing this mattress. That'll be one of the first things I do. It's just, I want something more comfortable. I'm going with the combination memory foam and air mattress. It's going to be 4 inches thick, super comfortable. And it folds right down flat when you go to pack it up. So, but yeah. Find this with a solar panel. I got a Blue Eddy power station, a Starlink Mini. I mean, I'll be self-sufficient out wherever I go. So, yeah, looking forward to this. Another nice feature, I gave you the pry bar to get the box apart. They even give you a wrench, ratcheting wrench to install these cross members. I mean, how nice. They really kind of think of everything. This is very cool. So the tent's going to go right above the Diamondback top here. Basically the rack's going to be about a foot high, so the tent will go on top of there. So the tent's going to be just a smidge over the top of the roof, so no big deal. But more aerodynamic that way instead of going with a real tall mount. So yeah, the old chickens over there, just they're talking to me. They hear me out here. They are social creatures. I got the roof racks on, the kayak racks on. So yeah, I'm going to try to get a mountain bike rack on there in the middle, and it should be good to go. I'm going to put a solar panel in the very center to power my power station. But get that rack for the truck and we'll be all set. Alright, we got the rooftop tent on. I went with a up top overland bed rack. Here we got the shovel mount. This is a nice little mount that dual locking with a key so nobody can swipe your shovel. But I may end up putting a Rotopax fuel can here. This truck's got a 36 gallon gas tank, I think, so fuel's generally not an issue even though it guzzles the gas. Then we got our traction boards on this side. Here's a diesel can for my diesel heater for cold weather camping. Got a couple kayak mounts up on top of the tent. And let's pop the tent up and take a look inside. So we have an Anderson electrical port right here that runs up inside the tent, as you can see, perhaps. Anyways, we plug that into the Blue Eddy power block there. I have a AC to DC converter. It's just waterproof. I'll probably upgrade that to a larger size, but I had that one laying around, so originally was going to do a pond here with that for a fountain, but I just swiped that to use for this for the meantime. So this right here powers my Starlink, powers the tent, whatever else I need power for. So we pop this out, grab the ladder. So we got her popped up. Oh, I'm not gonna. pop that side out because I'm just giving a quick look around. But I have normally this line wouldn't be running across here. I have a nice skylight, which you can zip closed. Basically a king-size mattress. Here's a couple shoe bags that would hang off if you wanted to use them. I don't know if I will use those or not, but they're there if you want them. So, it'll be hard to see, but I have a power port over here built in. That's where that power port on the outside goes in. The cigarette lighter works, but well, here, get this handy dandy remote. There, now we got lights. So this USB connector does not work. They're sending me a whole new unit, the whole thing, free of charge. So I've heard they stand by their products, so they are. The cigarette lighter adapter is working. So I just have an adapter plugged into that to plug the LED lights into. So with these LED lights, you can dim them way down. You can go from regular white to kind of an amber. That's supposed to be yellow. There's white. And you can dim and do whatever with those just from your remote here. So that's pretty slick. It's just one power strip, but I mean that's all you need. More than lights this tent up, so plenty of ventilation. You got the pockets built into there. Nice big screen vented windows there. One on each side. I didn't pop that one out because it kind of bumps into the rack on the top of the truck, so I probably won't even use that one. Over here, this flap here, which closes, that is the port for your diesel heater. So when it gets colder out and I want to go camping, I have a complete installation kit for this. It zips into the, it's just basically a big quilted liner that zips into the complete inside of the tent to insulate it. That's a port for a diesel heater. You could also use it for an air conditioning port for summertime if you have a portable air conditioner. So, yeah, it's pretty slick. Obviously, bug screens all the way around. The bugs have finally let up. But, I'm in the process of getting a new mattress for this. This mattress isn't comfortable, which that's a complaint for every rooftop tent manufacturer out there. This top, I mean, if you like a firm mattress, this is your go-to because it is not soft. So I'm probably just going to go with a queen size mattress, and that'll be plenty big enough. It's hard to find anything bigger than a queen. It's hard to find a queen actually. So. But yeah, plenty of room. I'm 6'1", I can stretch out in here with no problem. So that's why I wanted the bigger size tent. I was willing to go with the extra size and the extra weight. I mean, there I am, stretched out. I mean, my feet are way down there. They're just plenty of room. So yes, very happy. Like I said, the only issue I've had is with that power plug, and they're sending me another one. So That is the only thing I've had to contact them about. Underneath this mattress, or attached to it, I should say, just kind of velcroed on, is a foam pad. That's a condensation pad. Kind of insulates because the floor of this is aluminum. So I will be leaving this pad in here and just put whatever I put on top of this. So, but yeah, I got, for the price point you get into this, I think I got about $2,100 into this. You can't find anything else this size with this many features. And every year they seem to take people's suggestions and upgrade them. So, you know, they're kind of considered kind of on the cheaper end for tents. But I mean, you stack this up against the higher end tents, and I mean, there's not much difference. There really isn't. I like the fact that this has racks on top to throw a kayak on. I'm going to actually put a flat solar panel on top to charge my power station while I'm driving or parked or whatever. That'll just be permanently mounted there between the kayak racks. And, I mean, if you keep the power station topped off, I mean, you can stay out indefinitely, basically. So, to get anything this size, you usually get, you know, you go with the soft tents, the soft-sided ones, and I just don't like those. They're just a lot more hassle, a lot more setup. I like the fact that I can just leave this on the truck all summer long, into the fall, into the early winter. Use it, close it up. It's watertight, dust-proof. There's no issues. So this is my, like I said, this zip's closed. If you want it completely dark, this is a blackout material on the inside also, which is nice. You take a sunny day and you zip this all closed. I mean, it's like a cave in here. It's black. You know, if you ever slept in a tent, when the sun pops out, it starts heating it up and you can't really sleep because it's so bright in there. Not the case in here. It stays dark. So if you leave the skylight unzipped, this just rolls up if you want to roll it up. So, but there's my initial impressions. I've spent a couple nights in here so far, and other than I don't like the mattress, I've got no complaints. So hope this video helps if you're out shopping for a tent.